Hey all, how are you going? Welcome with me, Redsky, here on another round of Righteous Readings, where I give raw, righteous, real readings to you guys, my beautiful avid viewers. How are you going? It is a Sunday morning here, quite early. We've just gone back in time as we are relinquishing our daylight savings time and winded back an hour. So today's going to be a little bit discombobulated in where we are with the time because I have no idea. So we're looking at about 8:30 in the morning on a Sunday here in my neck of the woods. Well, I hope you've had a wonderful weekend, wherever you are in your neck of the woods. I hope it has been plentiful, abundant, and I hope you're all doing very, very well. Excuse me a moment. Sorry about that. So, as you know, today's the 2nd of April, so we are hitting it hard and fast now, the April, May monthlies. We're going to be a little bit behind schedule by the looks of it, judging by the fact I haven't started yet. I always try to get these monthlies done usually a month in advance. I've sort of had them done before the middle of the month before. But this year's schedule, I've fallen somehow already so far behind it, and somehow I'm going to have to catch up. So I've got to start banging out some readings, basically. So I've put along the astrology cards, but I think what we might do is just to keep it nice and sweet is we might just do these in the astrological order by which they are. So the main monthlies for April, we're just going to go in an astrological sign order. So we're going to start with Aries. We're going to look at your main monthly, find out what's coming in for you, got beautiful beings. I had a bit of a bad day yesterday. A bad day doesn't really actually describe it, but we're doing better now. Thank God. Amen to that. Amen to that. For more better and brighter days. All right. And I also wanted to take a moment to say to everyone, Happy Easter. Whether you celebrate Easter and its tradition or you have your own festivities that you celebrate in your culture, your neck of the woods, etc. I just wanted to extend a very, very happy Easter to you and your family, friends, and those that you care about from me. This Sunday, on Easter Sunday, is actually my middle son, Lincoln's 6th birthday. The next live will be dedicated to him for the weekly, as it will cover his birthday. And I do that with all of my children when their birthdays fall in reading months or in the live weeklies. So make sure you check out the next live weekly, which will be coming out this week. It will be dedicated to my son, Lincoln, who is, of course, named after the one and only best band in the world, Lincoln Park. Same spelling, Linkin, not as spelt like the president, Abraham Lincoln. Not spelt like that at all. Okay, so let's check it for Aries now. We're going to look at Aries placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, like we always do, babies, for the month of April 2023. This is the main monthly where we do a Celtic cross. I go through, explain it briefly, then I go through and clarify. This makes the messages become a lot more crystal clear and a lot more specific. So make sure you stay through to the end, as the messages we initially start with will warp, change, and of course develop into a more tailored storyline. Okay, remember, this is a general. Take it if it resonates. Don't mold it to fit. You don't need any additional problems. If this reading doesn't match your needs today, you can always contact me for personal readings. I do personal readings. If you are interested, please let me know. You can contact me through my email, redskyrighteous@gmail.com, or you can also find me on all the social medias. Okay, if you have any trouble trying to find me, let me know in the comments down below, and I will share links where you can come and join me. Okay, so Aries, we're looking at the April month. Happy birthday, Aries. This is your birthday month, so we will give you a special extra at the end, okay, because it is your birthday month. I do that for all the birthday months, so I'll try to when I remember. So for Aries, please, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. I have a little bit of something shiny there. Some shiny. For April 2023, what's coming for Aries, my Ram fam, the Ram gang. Right, coming in for those beautiful. Oh, we did have it flip. I like a good flipper on a Sunday morning. Redsky needs another inch. She's just what she would give for another inch, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure I'm not the only one that says that in this world. But Aries, maybe you need another inch. Maybe we need another inch too, hey? Hey, look. If you got it, use it. If you need it, apply for it. That's my zest. That's my sprue. All right. Aries, it's looking a pretty calm month so far for you. We've only got three majors, coming through. The crowning, spirit's advice, and your hopes and fears. Got a couple pages here. Got some good pentacle energy here. Little cup, little sword. No wands yet. No fire energy, but that's okay. Aries, you always bring the fire, don't you? So that's not necessary, I suppose. But let's look at it. The underlying energy for the whole month so far for April, looking at Page of Pentacle. We're being very invested in things that promote skill, study, things that will advance us, to give us more skill, knowledge, ability to be able to make more money or to have more options in regards to job prospects or career, perhaps. We're wanting skill, though. We want to advance in our skill base, knowledge and ability. The current energy coming in for Aries, coming to this April month, your birthday month, is a bit of a, well, as I said, don't get too bogged down to clarification. Jinx wants to come over to say hello. Hello, Jinxie. Is the Two of Cups reversed. Jinxie, you're going to make a mess of my thing. That's okay, come here. Whoops. The Two of Cups reversed is very much a puppy. It's very much a disagreement here. It was an agreement, a contractual unionship. Don't upset her, sweetie, she's not well. And we're realising that this is a bit of a bum out. Sir, do you think that's the best spot to sit today, my darling? The cat's on it. The reading. Jinxie, you're destroying Aries' monthly. Anyway, Jinx thinks it needs a bit of a bum. Anyway, Two of Cups reversed is a disunion here. It's a disalignment. Could you open that front door, please? Let some fresh air in. Well, thank you, Jinx. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Jinx. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay. That's salvageable. I can still salvage that. Okay. So, thank you. He has left the building. Now, the Two of Cups reversed is very much a disunion here, a disalignment. It's coming to the realization that whatever we had agreed to has really fallen to the floor. There isn't anything to salvage from this. If anything, we need to dispel. We need to disembark. Your challenge, obstacle, issue that you're going to face throughout the month, Aries, your challenge is the Eight of Pentacles. Working meticulously to bang out that pentacle in a repetitious, setting. Jay, there really is a need to repetitiously bang this out. And I feel like you are just maybe not feeling it. That's why it's your challenge. You're really going to have to belt up for this one. The crowning at the forefront of it all, subconscious, we have the Magician. Manifesting. Manifesto. You are manifesting anything that you so choose to. Your subconscious is very much a buzz, alive, and a flurry. We're trying to create. You're all about creating this month. Your subconscious is working so hard in creating, manifesting, idea-based fusions, bringing it all in, bringing it all into alignment for Aries. The root of the reading, the foundation by which everything is growing from, is the Page of Cups. This is a very warm individual that's very invested in those around them, that really tries to give support, but also a lot of emotional investment into those around them. Someone that's very emotionally attached to people, places, things. They really are very devoted in helping people that they see may need some emotional fulfillment as well. The past energy leaving you now is still prevalent. We have the Five of Pentacles. In the past, there was destitution, loss, and maybe even being pushed out in the cold by a third party. But there really was a sense of losing a lot here in that past energy. Moving forward from that, we have the Knight of Swords. Commanding force here. Bravery. Movement. It's all about the quick flight of it. The Knight of Swords is the fastest of the knights. The knights are messengers, and bring notes of advice throughout. They don't stay for a long time. They're here to do what needs to be done. And God, what's going on here? I don't know. It's almost like I've got a dag hanging out of my hair. I need to deal with that, but that's okay. I've literally just called out bed people, so you know. Don't mind that. I feel like getting the scissors and just chopping that off. Anywho, so the Knight of Swords is very much a movement forward, very forcefully pushing through him. A lot of bravado, a lot of skill in some ways too. That of a very young, brisk individual. Jay, Spirit's advice for you, Aries, for the month is the World. Closing out things. Things are coming to an end. Cycles are completing. These are... Oh my Lord, how did you get up there, Bee? Wow, she's a good climber. But there is a very much sense here of systems need to complete. Cycles will fold out, end. And this is how it's meant to be. Outsider's view of you and your situation, Aries, we do have the Eight of Swords reverse. This is feeling very imprisoned. The outsider's view of you is someone that's very imprisoned. Someone that has a lot of fears, especially mentally. Suffers a lot of issues of not backing oneself or being worried that others have mischievous intent towards you. But the outsider's view, though, is even though you see things this way, it is quite a reasonable fear. It's not all fluff and fairy nonsense in your head, Aries. You do have some things you should be worried about, and the outsider's view is picking up on that fact. Hopes and fears for Aries so far, we have the Chariot reverse. This is Cancer's major arcana. This is lacking in adversity. It's lacking in balanced, triumphant, forceful movement forward. There could be a lot of things cancelling out during this time. Plans that were quite shoe-ins are now shoe-outs. There could be a lot of things that were meticulously planned which are now just falling apart. There is a sense here of things that were meant to happen are just not happening. There is a lot of cancellations of plans. There is a lot of inconsistencies here throughout this month, I want to say, for Aries. Finally, the outcome so far. Aries, we have the Queen of Cups reverse. This is an individual who portrays someone that is very nurturing. But reverse, this is actually someone that's more devoted to their emotional investments. They don't care much for what's best for others, even though they may say so. They are quite manipulative in the way of using other people's needs to only benefit themselves, but therefore portraying as if they have concern for others. It can be quite a narcissistic energy of an individual that pretends to be a loving mother but really is actually harming her kin. Or an individual that pretends to have investment in people, places and things but really has no investment in them except for their own self-benefit. Very selfish energy. Very self-absorbed energy. Very narcissistic energy. Can be. Because they use what they portray as nurturing love in a way to box you in or to force you in to do things for their needs, not your own. Don't ever get confused on that. Queen of Cups is quite a cruel individual, she can be. Let's go through and clarify now before we get too bogged down by any more meanings. So I think I've given you enough just to start with. Now let's go through and clarify and crystal clear it up a bit for you. For Aries, we need clear and precise clarifications of these placements for their April month. For the signs of Aries, all placements, please. Let's suss it. All right. Oops, I feel like something's crawling up my leg, but it's not. Okay, so we start with that Two of Cups reverse for Aries. Let's clarify this energy of the Two of Cups reverse. Why is the Two of Cups reverse here for the current energy for Aries? Please clarify. Oh, yep, okay. The Nine of Swords. The challenge for Aries, we have that Eight of Pentacles. Can we please clarify this Eight of Pentacles? Yes, we can. I want that card. Two of Cups. Wow. Crowning the reading, we have the Magician. Spirits and guides, can we please clarify the energy of the Magician? Why is the Magician here in the crowning position? Clarify this Magician. Six of Wands. The root of the reading for Aries, we have that Page of Cups, Spirits and Guides, yes. Eight of Swords reversed again, which was in the outsider's view. Past energy, we have the Five of Pentacles. Let's clarify this energy of the Five of Pentacles, please. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Clarify the Five of Pentacles. The Hierophant, Taurus is Major Arcana. Moving forward from that, we have the Knight of Swords. Can we please clarify this Knight of Swords? Why is the Knight of Swords here, please, for Aries? Clarifying this Knight of Swords. Death card, Scorpio's Major. Spirit's advice for Aries, we have the World. Let's clarify the World, please. Why is the World here? Two of Swords reverse. Outside's view, we have that Eight of Swords reverse. Let's clarify that Eight of Swords reverse. Ace of Cups reverse. Hopes and fears for Aries April, we have the Chariot reverse. Let's clarify that Chariot reverse. Three of Wands, first one card. And the Hangman reverse. Oh, sorry, second one card, because we did have the Six clarifying the crowning. Finally, that all-important outcome, for Aries. Queen of Cups reverse. Let's clarify that Queen of Cups reverse. Why is the outcome for Aries the Queen of Cups in the reverse? Ace of Wands. Clarify further. Queen of Cups reverse. Yep. Seven of Pentacles. All right. Queen of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Underlying energies for your month. We're using a lot of skill here. We're trying to ascertain more skill here to advance. Something that we're doing for a crust. We're being quite full on for this. With the Queen of Swords, this is someone that doesn't mince her words. This is someone that doesn't get caught up in the bullshit. This is someone that, whoa, now with the clarifier. Not with the clarifier, baby. Woohoo. Oh, too many cards to try and save this time around. Now, Queen of Swords, she is meticulous, malicious. Well, she's not malicious. She's point blank, period, basically. She doesn't mince her words. She doesn't care about the niceties. She says it point blank, period. She do not care what your thoughts are, what your concerns are. She cares for the truth of it. And she cuts through her crust like a hot knife through butter. She is raw. She's righteous. She's someone that you can't argue with. She sees the lies through the truth, through the crap. She'll just get her big bad sword and just go whoosh if she thinks that you are not playing the genuine game. She don't care for it. She's heard it all before, seen it all before. She won't tolerate that shit. She will not tolerate that shit. Oh, Jinxie. Oh, Jinxie. But we're not even going to discuss that right now. Oh, God, it tastes like the bottom of the ashtray. I think it actually is wonderful. That's my coffee, and it's very minimal in amount. But I would share with you, Jinxie, always. Now, I just don't think you need the caffeine, to be honest. You bounce all around shit as it is, honey. I need that. You need a Valium. I'm joking. Just, that's painful banter there. That's my mental facilities about to give up. I just have to laugh because I don't know what else to do, people. So if you hear me start cackling like a crazy mad woman, you know that she's not all right, but she's managing quite well. It's when I stop laughing you got to worry. Trust me. Current energy for Aries, we are going to hit this bitch now. Well, no, we're not, but we are going to do the reading. Two of Cups reverse is therefore clarified by, Nine of Swords. Oof, wow. Feel for your Aries, this is my week there. Coming very rapidly to the realization that a unionship here has gone bump, bump. Time for disunionment. This is a disalignment. This was a bad choice. Did not work out, did not pan out, and you have so many fears about this, Aries. Nine of Swords, you're all up in your head. You have a lot of worries. You're not sleeping well. This has taken all your time and attention. Your mind is just racing a mile. And did I just go then? Sorry. Obviously, I've lost control of some of my facilities too. Yes, I know, darling. We have all had a day. But we push through. Our mental facilities are spent and are only in the process of it, the fear of it, the fear of leaving it, the fear of the realization that this is over, that this cannot continue. I know the feeling, I understand. Your challenge though, and this is Trip's shit, your challenge, Aries, is that Eight of Pentacles with the Two of Cups up right now. Bitch, say what? Like 9, 8. 8s are a bit better. 9s aren't great. 9s are never good. Well, 9s are good for self. Not great for a partnership if that's what you're looking for in a relationship reading though. 8 of Pentacles, the challenge with the Two of Cups. Putting in any skill advancement towards fixing this unionship is the challenge, if you were to decide to. Because your current energy is this is disaligned and we have a lot of fear about it. Your challenge is to put in the skill, effort to advance, be repetitious about it, do what needs to be done until it gets done right to save this unionship and turn it upright. Sounds so fucking simple, doesn't it? It's not. It's not. But you decide because it's your reading, not mine. Crowning the reading at the forefront of all, at the subconscious for Aries, the Magician with the Six of Wands. Having all the ingredients, like a jinxie baby, to make beautiful babies. No. It's just, to manifest anything that you want to with the Magician. You are the creator. You are the inventor. You are the shiznix. And you have all of the pots to prosperity and abundance right there in front of you. All you got to do is mix the baddest ass cake of life that you possibly can do. And you've got everything there at your disposal. You just got to mix it, bake it, and bon appetit. It's all there for you though, to seamlessly create it. And with the Six of Wands, you've got the backing of the crowd. You've actually got public opinion, friends, family, support systems here. They're all vying for this for you. They want you to do this, create it, and come back to them fully fulfilled, fully accomplished. The root of the reading, the foundation by which everything is growing from, though, is that Page of Cups with that Eight of Swords reverse. Really investing here in things that you are emotionally attached to and gifting a lot to that, growing that, flourishing that aspect. But with the Eight of Swords reverse, you do feel very imprisoned by this, and you may feel that there's some reasonable fear around that imprisonment, feeling locked in, feeling in danger almost of gifting oneself. Past energy leaving you now, still prevalent. Five of Pentacles with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is, of course, Taurus's major arcana. The Five of Pentacles is complete destitution, loss, that's Lincoln, and complete ruin, being pushed out in the cold by third-party experience or just being completely left, lost, and broke. The Hierophant is that of spirituality. It is that of the person, place, or thing. It's what you seek counsel in. It's what you seek your belief in. It's what you put your eggs in that basket to. This is sacrificing greatly for that. Taking counsel and solace in that in a time of real need, of a time of real need of salvation. Moving forward from that, we had the Knight of Swords with the Death card. Scorpio's major arcana. Moving so fast forward towards something with a lot of bravado, a lot of force, bravery. Not knowing what you're going to do when you get there, but just knowing you have to get there with a sense of urgency, with a sense of haste, with a sense of nothing will stop me now. With the Death card, through this movement to get to it, you are transforming and changing. You are growing. You are morphing. You are releasing there is a sense of death here, of either a frame of mind, a belief, part of yourself, or the way it was is never going to be like that anymore. Not now. Now that you've made that movement forward. It's like it sets off the light bulb. The switch is now switched. It can't go back now. You can't unsee it now. Spirit's advice for you for this month, Aries, for April, is the world with the Two of Swords reverse. The world will run its course. And it will come to an end. Spirit is telling you this. This cycle will run its process. It may have been a bit imperfect during certain times. It may have been a long fucking trip around the world. But this bitch is going to close out. This cycle is going to come to an end. This world will cease. And you've gone through a lot through that process. So there needs to be a little bit of appreciation and celebration of the fact that you've made it through this process. Have that time to accept that. But with the Two of Swords reverse coming in behind that, you are going to realize that there was so many mistakes through this, a lot of loss and a lot of bad choice. And a lot of it's going to pain your mental sphere. I want to tell you, don't keep going over it. Don't keep doing that shit to yourself. What's done is done. Let it be where it was. The process is finished. Appreciate the fact it's done and dusted and put it in its box. And label it closed. That is my advice, and I think Spirit is really ringing that into your motherfucking ear. Because if you don't, you're going to keep going over it, picking it apart, and you may start a process up again. Be very careful what you put your intention into, people. Because what you put intention into is what will manifest. I can't stress this enough. By golly, watch out what you wish for. You may just get it. And if you've worded the bloody question wrong, your wish can turn out to some funky cold Bedina. And I don't mean good shit. I mean fucked up cola. Like, who wants to be gifted flat cola? Actually me, because I can't drink the normal stuff. But that would be a 1 in a billion. You kind of get, you're not going to get that analogy, never mind. Outside view of you, Aries, they see Eight of Swords reverse, Ace of Cups reverse. They see someone that is very imprisoned in their mind, boxed in, has a lot of fears, reasonable fears, because of some sort of relationship or something that they championized or something that they wanted that went south, went sour, and actually became tainted, actually may become a danger for this individual. Put them on a very, very bad collision course of losing their mental mind frames or not being as quick off the money and being attached or attained to something that was very bad for them, even though they're not now. I hope that makes sense. That could also refer to just someone that's very stressed out and fearing any kind of commitment and or relations with people and connections. Nothing is going good for them right now. It's like in hiding. Hopes and fears for Aries April. The Chariot reverse, Cancer's major, clarified by the 3 wands, and the Hangman inverted. Hopes and fears for Aries is that everything's going to cancel out. Any effort that's put in is going to be null and void. The 3 of Wands is saying you're actively waiting so patiently for this to come in. You want it, you desire it, you're standing there, wands at the ready, just waiting for it to come. And you've been so damn patient. But with the Hangman inverted, there is no spiritual enlightenment coming from this process. We are lacking in the fact of retaining any amount of this experience, this process. It's like rinse and repeat. There's a sense of lacking in the growth of understanding here of what it's happened and learning the lessons, people. The outcome for Aries April. Happy birthday month. Regardless of what's on the cards, I wish you all the very best. Remember that. Queen of Cups reverse, Ace of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Aries April. An individual here that is very about themselves, very egotistical, very of self. Their emotions need to be fulfilled for everyone else. It's all about me, baby. It may look like you're a part of the story. You're here for a reason. You do your part. Other than that, Queen of Cups reverse is all about self-emotion, self-fulfillment, very egotistical, very selfish, very emotionally unstable. The Ace of Wands, someone that has a lot of desires, that's very desired. Someone that has a lot of creative, inventive ideas, thinks outside the box, really brings in a lot of fluency in ideas, in desires, in career, in life, in general. Seven of Pentacles. This is an individual that perceives or makes it look like there is much growth of monetary wealth through these beginnings of ideas or inventions or perceptions or outlooks. It's an individual that's got a lot of swagger, really pulls people in, that's got real sense of emotional attachment and makes that fluent and really brings out desire through attaining people, places and things in that way. This is an individual that really locks people in, thinking that there is just growth to be had. But all that's silver doesn't always... No, all that's gold doesn't always glitter. All that's gold doesn't glitter. Some shit like that. And that's what this is. It looks great. It looks like the bestest, biggest gold nugget ever. You pull that buddy out the ground. You're strolling your way down to the cashier or wherever you take your nugget. And you bung that bitch on the scales. It's fool's gold, or it's some shit that is so abundant it's not even worth a half a penny on the dollar. You've got to pay them for it almost to have even taken their time to weigh it. It's dirt. It's a fast. It's a very beautiful con. Well, this is an individual that's just really getting everyone caught up in their emotional sphere and bringing in a lot of their own desires through that process and trying to bring in some sort of growth or monetary benefit therefore of. And they're putting a lot of skill in this. Saying no sorries for it. The underlying energy. They're banging it in hard and fast. This is an individual that has their eye on the prize. And they're going to go for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Aries, that's the main spread. I am, of course, going to pull additionals for you now because it's your birthday month. And I would not let you down on that respect. I've got some extra additional. I've got additional. Wow, she's got something else. That's special. I've got additionals, okay, for you over here. No additionals. We don't do additionals here. Unfortunately, that sounds quite amazing. But this is weird, day. You're a special additional extra. I bring back the actual stone ruins. The cards are great, but they're not really for me, to be honest. They are a bit more practical with the card readings, but I am traditionalist at heart. So I have my beautiful fluorite stones here, which I'm going to pick one for you and read your ruin for the month of April 2023 for the sign of Aries. It's placement, please. Advice for my beautiful Aries. I'm going to tell you in a moment exactly what it is. Aries. For April, you did get the ruin number 23. It is the ruin of fear. Ruin 23, the ruin of fear. And I'll read the meaning for you now. Number 23, the ruin of fear. Patience invites healing as a beautiful landscape calms a troubled spirit. In drawing the ruin of fear, it is well to remember that fear usually carries with it a self-fulfilling prophecy. Do not be dismayed. Have patience with your healing. The divine uses fear, the oracle is saying, to give you what you need. Where fear still grips your life, there you will find your victories. It is fear that keeps you from making a decision in your present situation. Remember that if left unchecked, healthy doubts grow into irrational fears that stop our lives and cause us senseless confusion, doubt, and pain. Does fear of failure torment you? Fear of success? Have you been living your life fearing that the crisis and whispers of the past will never be silenced? Take heart. This ruin counsels you and knows that these are only voices from the past. For those of you who were children of abuse, fear was your heritage. It clouded everything, but that is no longer the case. This ruin is a gentle reminder to acknowledge the power of change. Notice where fear lies on this circle of ruins. Behind it comes hope, and ahead compassion awaits. What more perfect situation in which to heal our fears at day's end? This ruin comes softly. It whispers in our ear and warns us not to sleep away good lives as hostages to fear. To Ralph H. Blum and Susan Locan, I want to say you are brilliant writers of this book, my version of The Healing Ruins. Never have I, in recent time, read such powerful literature. I do enjoy a lovely piece, real inspiring art in word form. Thank you, Aries. I'm going to love and leave you. I wish you the very, very best for April, your birthday month. Can I have my ruin back, darling? Yes, my beautiful Jinx nearly sucked up my ruin. Mwah. Love you all. From me and Jinxie, we will see you next time. Here with me, Redsky and Jinx, on another round of Righteous Readings. For Righteous Real. See you then, guys. Bye.